And good evening, folks. So we are doing some Train Sim World tonight. And Dragoon said, what'd you say? Trying to code a tutorial for Unity Engine, just bug after bugs. That's right. I heard you mention that one day last week. I was trying to figure out were you actually coding a project in Unity. So I guess that's my answer. Okay. All right, folks. So we are going to be doing some Train Sim World tonight, which I haven't done a couple of weeks actually. Um, but we are not going to be doing anything from the what's that? Be careful, that train was almost running over you. Yeah. Um, yeah, we're not going to be doing any of the new routes from Train Sim World 4. Actually, I'm going back to one of the staples from Train Sim World 3, the Bakerloo Line. We're going to be doing some stuff for that tonight. Let's see what we got here. So I have a couple of scenarios here I still haven't done yet. I did only recently buy the 1972 tube stock, which I didn't have when it first was released for Train Sim World 3, but I only got it after Train Sim World 4 came out. I caught it on sale not long ago, so we might do some of that tonight. Let me see something now. Um, and let's see. Where's that on the list here? Okay, so that's the 1972 tube stock, but there's a new version of it, or newer version. Actually, let me do it this way. So yeah, we're doing some runs in the tube tonight. Here we go, Bakerloo Line. Bakerloo 2021, Bakerloo. Not sure what the difference is. Well, this one has more services, I guess. Alright, they're both listed as 1972 Mark II tube stock. This is the LU and this is the LT. They have slightly different liveries. Alright, so if I go back and pick scenarios for that, how does that work? Yeah, this is the LT. Okay. Whereas these, does it list the LU? Yeah. Okay, I did that one already, it looks like. These two are kind of on the longer side, but I didn't do those yet. Alright, so what's this one say? Take a special set and run it from London Road Depot onto the line and all the way to Harrow and Wealdstone. Okay, so we start at the depot, and I'm not sure how many stops we have, but I guess we'll find out. Choo choo. Hello, John Sasker. Welcome. Dragoon says, you know full well someone's modded in Thomas the Tank Engine into the game. Actually, I don't know that. We do have a couple different regular mod sites, but I admit I have not seen Thomas the Tank Engine. Kojo almost got squashed by a train today. Lies, John, lies. I am a professional. All right. So I think we're going to grab this to get started. So that's longer service, about 55 minutes. All right, welcome to London Road Depot. Take this special heritage service northbound to Harrow and Wealdstone. John says he seems unlikely. Though I did watch a YouTuber lock himself out of the train and watch it drive away. That happens. I way back in the day when I started playing Train Sim World, I did that on purpose. I actually jumped out of a moving train just to see if I could get myself back into it. And there is a magic hotkey that will, a key combination really, that will snap you back into the train you were last driving. So yeah, that happens. Walk to the train and into the cab. Is this my train? Hang on a sec. I'm not sure this is the train they want me to drive. Let me check. Is there another train? No, everything else is the current livery. This is the only classic one. Let me try that again. Door. There we go. Oh, you know what it is? No, it's not that. It is this. There it is. Alright, I forgot. I've been driving without some of these mile markers on the train, or milestone markers on the trains. But that affects the scenarios weirdly. John said it was hilarious, and he was running after it, had to chase it all the way to the next station. Wow. Alright, so yeah. It is our train. You know what? Because I don't know how much time we wasted trying to figure that out. I'm just going to restart that. Just so we don't lose any time at the start of our service, because Train Sim World is notorious for not giving us enough setup time at the beginning of our service anyway. So if you get started late, you're kind of chasing the timetable all the way through again. So let's just restart it. John said he didn't know that. Yeah. Depends on how long you've been playing, I guess. Yeah, I only know that because Matt Pedalston, the executive producer, told me that one time on one of my own streams. And he told me there's 3 different hotkeys, or hotkey combinations that you can use to kind of switch from cabs automatically. Alright, so we got started there. Alright, so insert the control key. Switch to on. Set up the reverser. Alright, traction control, brake to emergency for now. Not you. You. There we go. Off and release. Audible warning reset. Yeah, that's plenty audible. Alright, traction brake control to Rio hold. Alright, turn on the saloon lights. Direction of reverser to forward. Apply power and get moving. Let me see, is there anything else we want to do before we pull out though? Yes, I want to set my lights. Gauge lights. Headlights are already on. Tail lights. Tail lights are on? They shouldn't be. They're not. Back tail lights are on. Okay, that's correct. Cab light, which one? That's the right switch, isn't it? Apparently not. Oh, the cab light is here now. Alright, I'm going to turn that one on and leave it. I feel like there's something else I want to do, but I can't remember. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, so our destination at this point is Waterloo. Into the tubes we go. Pretty steep downhill grade as we enter the tunnel. Alright, speed limit increased to 10. Increased to 15 now. Increase to 20, but we're approaching our stop. Another 500 yards. Right, green signals. Grades leveled out a good bit. Alright, Waterloo. Alright, these are actually pretty good brakes, I have to remember that. Alright, unlock the right side doors. Dragoon said I got screwed over in the game. There was a speed limit signal. Apparently I went like 1 mile per hour over and you didn't see the sign until the last second. What game was that? Alright, lock the doors. Conditions, heavy snow night. Got to the next station on time. Good stop before it told me. Alright, good brakes. Open the left side doors. John, you said kind of like ETS2, stop means stop at or before. Bumper over, here's your $350, €350 fine, right? Or whatever it is, yeah. Dragoon says, hey, look, we're playing Prostate Camp Simulator. Yeah. Alright, lock the doors. Alright, safety lights on, let's go. Oh, that's, wait a minute, I screwed up. That's not my stop. Or is it? Is that the right stop? Embankment. Yeah, I guess it was. Okay. No, the next stop was so close. I thought maybe I stopped too soon, but no, that's the right stop. All right, good stop. Open the doors.
If you see anything suspicious, please tell a member of staff or the
Fish.
police.
Oh no! Dragoon was pulled in and eaten by a shark. Rip, right? Oh man. All right, lock the doors. Here's Andy. Welcome, Andy. How you doing? Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that, Dragoon. Then again, the fish game is kind of new on my chat, so that many people haven't started playing it yet. Yeah, it's probably on cooldown, Andy. Actually, the cooldown's only 60 seconds. Should be, anyway. And if you fish my corpse, let me know. Yeah. Yeah. Still not fully trusting my brakes yet. They're much better than I would like to think they are. Who's that guy taking pictures? Did somebody tell you you could take pictures, dude? Oh, he's taking video the way he's holding the camera. He's not just taking pictures. Yeah, so Andy, if you or anybody else is wondering why I'm driving this line tonight, um, is because I originally had the idea I was going to do my, you know, somewhat annual regular run of World of Subways 3, the Circle Line, but um, I found out that it's not really running so good on my system, my new system. And I couldn't get the setup rate to stream it on Twitch. And I think it has to do with the fact that now my primary gaming monitor is a 4K monitor and it doesn't seem to handle that too well. And it keeps coming up on my secondary monitor. So, So I decided to do this as a consolation prize. Um, even though I haven't streamed World of Subways in a while. So I was kind of a little disappointed. I thought maybe it'd be a good thing to do, since we do that a couple times a year. each one of the world's Subways games. But I couldn't make it work. But I know I had played it at least once after I got my new PC, and it works good, but I think that was the first time I tried to run it on my 4K monitor, and it just wasn't supported. Adds bait to hook. Yeah. Yeah, I think the cooldown is only 60 seconds for the community, I guess. There's basically two cooldowns. It's how soon one person can run it 2 times in a row, and then there's another one for how soon anybody can run it after it's been run by anybody else. So I think Andy should have been able to run it 60 seconds after. Oh, matter of fact, he did. He hooked a friendly dolphin. Oh no, he has to put that one back. All right, well, at least he got something that time, even though he's going to get fined for that one. I'm going downhill to another level, it looks like. GG Dragoon. That's your first one. Alright, we are at, what is this, Regent's Park? I'm running a good 3 minutes late. Unfortunately. And EK Cummings, good evening. What's the top right 1.25 mile line for? This is, on this side, this is called the track monitor. So it kind of gives the driver some information about what to expect as he approaches the line in terms of traffic signals and speed limits. So this is new actually with Train Sim World 4. We never had this information in any of the previous versions of Train Sim World. But they have a new HUD setup. Like right now I'm using what's called the minimal HUD, which just has this information here, which is basically my timetable and my next stop and then the grade that I'm driving. But everything else they expect you to get in the cab now with, as far as your speed limit and brake pressure gauges and things like that. They added this to supplement your route knowledge. So this is information that the real train driver would have to memorize. Some idea of where his next signals are going to be and what his next speed limit transitions are going to be. I mean, some of this you can actually see just looking out the window, but they're giving you this to help you anticipate a little bit better. You can turn it off though. One thing that's been pretty good about Train Sim World 3 is they give you 3 different HUDs by default, but you can also customize a lot of the information that you see, you know, in the HUDs. EK says, thanks, I just bought TSW4 last week. Oh, nice. GG. Did you have it for PC or consoles? All right, lock the doors. And there's our friendly neighborhood silent night wolf going fishing. The wolf dunks her head under the water and sees and grabs a sea bass. GG, night wolf. I didn't know wolves were good at fishing, but I guess so. They are predators after all, right? EK says you got it for PC. Cool. Yeah, if you're just playing it for the first time and you didn't have any of the previous Train Some Worlds, and you know, so you don't have an established profile, it'll probably set you up with the full HUD by default. For players who are more experienced, like me, I've been playing it since the first one. It gives me the expert hub, even though I'm not an expert because I don't drive trains in real life. But what it considers, you know, experienced experts in the game, it'll give you the minimal HUD like I have right now. Which is, you know, good for me because I used to like to try to play the previous version of Train Sim World HUD free, which you can always just hit on a PC F1 like this and remove everything. But doing that, to me, you lose a certain amount of information that you need, like you know, who has time, unless you're a professional driving a given line, who has time to sit down and memorize, you know, the whole line? So you kind of need some of the route knowledge you're getting here with the track monitor. And then also I would lose track of my speed limit transition. So that's kind of what this part of the minimal HUD is giving you. Tells you what the current speed limit is, even though, so like here it's telling me 35 where you are currently, but here coming up ahead I'm going to be reduced to 30 and then 20. So that kind of information is helpful to me. Even though on a lot of lines you can just look out the window and see, you know, the speed limit signs as you pass them, but then you have to remember them, right? So anyway, you know, for a game or just playing a sim, that's a lot of knowledge to try to remember. So I appreciate some of this minimal information that they give us now. So it's almost HUD free, but it's more like a common sense no HUD setup. So I kind of appreciate that. And then the other thing I like about this particular HUD is the gradient. We have it right here now, whereas before we had the gradient, but it was only on the full HUD. And because you're driving a sim, you can't really feel whether you're going uphill or, you know, downhill. And, you know, being able to modulate your throttle and brakes according to whether or not you're up, you know, going up a grade or down a grade is kind of tough if you don't know, you know, that information. So yeah, I like these changes to the HUD. I mean, it's as close to HUD-free driving as you can get without, you know, being sitting, you know, in the train and feeling things by the seat of your pants. So I kind of like it. Dual Shark Crimson. Crimson, you can duel other members in chat, but not the shark. Yeah, it has to be another... command only works if you call another person in chat out to a duel. That's how that works. Yeah, that won't work. Oop, watch my speed. EK says, I had all the TSWs. Oh, okay. But you had to reset your HUDs. They did come across. Gotcha. Let me see. Oh, okay. I was like, where's the red light? It's at the end of the stop. I wasn't sure for a minute. Yeah, from what I understand, they are going to be making some more changes to the HUD. Adding a couple other things that people have been asking for since this came out. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this one the way it is. But, you know, I like that they're giving people, you know, what they've wanted. You know, more flexibility I think is going to be good. EK says, okay, now I see they kind of bought the line from Train Simulator. Oh, the route, the track monitor? Yeah, I never played Train Simulator, but I got the impression that that was something similar to what they might have had there. And Captain Andy caught a great big shark. GG, Andy. Andy, that's the second one. I think somebody else caught a shark for the first time last week. So, very cool. And you said you will check for Dragoon's corpse? Yeah. That's very kind of you, Andy. All right, we're pulling up steep uphill grade right now, 1.9%. And hello, ADR, welcome. ADR says, ugh, I have a lot of DLC to re-download. Wait, you mean you had to re-download DLC since Train Sim World 4 came out? Like, again? Or you just never re-downloaded it the first time? Alright, still pulling uphill, 0.5%. Grade. Alright, speed limit's reduced to 30 now. You never downloaded all of it. Oh, okay. But in any case, welcome ADR. How's your evening going? Also, EK Cummings, how much DLC did you have to bring over from the previous TSWs? Broke the bot, I think. No, he's looking for a different command actually. What he's looking for is somebody has to plant the bomb, and then somebody else can disable it. That's how that works. Technically, the bot will periodically plant a bomb for you, but you can't plant it and disarm it. One person has to plant it, then another person disarms it. And Captain Andy B beat you to it. GG, Andy. He saves chat. But yeah, I was hoping tonight. I don't know if you heard me, ADR. I was looking to stream. I was going to stream the Circle Line and World of Subways. You know, the London Underground tonight, but since I switched to a 4K setup, it's not working so well on my computer. So I'm a little heartburned because that's, it's one of my old favorites. Matter of fact, it's technically, even though this is the first game I started streaming, I bought World of Subways 3 and Train Sim World 1 at the same time. I just happened to start streaming this one first. Technically, World of Subways was the sim that caught my attention that got me into wanting to try a train simulator. Because I saw somebody on Twitch driving it. So anyway, I like to, all right, light just went green. It was red for a second. But I like to stream it a few times a year, but this is the first time I tried to stream it since I got my new PC, and it just doesn't play well with my new setup anymore. So I think, unless I can play some shenanigans with my setup and stream it off of one of my other monitors, which I don't like to do, but I could do it. Otherwise, I think we might be retiring World of Subways 3 permanently on the channel. That really makes me sad. But I do have, 3 other World of Subways games. I guess we could try to see how, any of those work on my PC now. Especially World of Subways 4, because that's on a much newer engine than the other 3. So it might work. It might work better. But yeah, that one is not. I don't have as much affection for that one as I do for World of Subways 3. Alright, so Queen's Park. This is not our last stop, is it? not sure. I'll check the timetable. Let's see. No, it's not our last stop. Okay. Well, we all jumped on that. Yeah, everybody tried that one at the same time. Oh no, Andy, he got eaten by the shark this time. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you, as they say. ADR says, I don't know how when my text appeared first. Yeah. Did it? I'm not sure. You do see? Okay. Dragoon says if chat receives messages at similar time, it posts yours first on screen. You know, I've seen sometimes where things don't always appear in sequence in chat to people at the same time. Like I've seen sometime where my own message will appear in one sequence on my computer screen, but then on my phone it'll show a different sequence. So I don't think you can really go by chat. And hello, Landstar, welcome. And Lone Star, I was obviously really tied up with a critical point in the game on Saturday. By the time I caught up on chat, I saw your message about the fact that you had just bought a new gaming PC, Lone Star. So I said GG to you then. I don't know if you had heard me by that point in time. You might have checked out. So why are we being held to 10 miles per hour here? Just increased to 45. Okay. Here we go. Thank you for the kind message of acknowledgement the other day. You were very consumed in the game. Yeah, it wasn't just that I was consumed, but we were at a point where I think there was like a critical plot development, so I didn't want to interrupt like the cutscene that was going on. And by the time the cutscene was over and I was ready to, speak again, I guess. I don't know if you had left or whatever, but yeah, GG, Lone Star. But yeah, Lone Star, all the best simulators are going to be on PC, so as they say, welcome to PC Master Race. Which I don't say that. But yeah, I am no longer a fanboy of any technology. I am in general technology agnostic when it comes to brands. Right tool for the right job. Whatever technology it takes, whoever's selling it, Sony versus Xbox versus PCs, all that crap. I don't get into that whole debate anymore. Let's see. Dragoon says, who's going to be next to get devoured? Who says that and who eats the bear? Oh, that's a well-known saying. Maybe not in the UK or France, but definitely in the US. It's sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. So I don't know, maybe it's a hunter saying? I'm not a hunter myself. Although, we were talking about that one day on the channel, where people were talking about, different types of game meat they've eaten. And somebody was saying, I think it might have been ADR actually, they were saying actually bear meat is pretty bad to eat. You know, most people's digestive systems apparently can't handle it, and it doesn't taste particularly good. So I don't know who eats the bear dragoon. Um, but yeah, obviously no one wants to be eaten by a bear, right? But yeah, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Lone Star says, I don't know which sim game to get first. Um, well, obviously you're into farm sim, right, Lone Star? Although I guess you started playing it on PlayStation, so I don't know if you know it would be worthwhile for you to switch over to play it on PC. Um, do they have co-op play on console for Farm Sim, Lone Star, or anybody else? And you have to add me on Steam. Yeah, no problem. Um, I'll whisper you. Well, you might. It'll probably be easy for you to find me, Lone Star. I'm Kojo62 on Steam and Xbox and everywhere else, pretty much. Everywhere except PlayStation, because some asshole apparently already had my ID, even though I'm literally that ID every place else in cyberspace. So I'd like to figure out who did that and punch him in the face. So I have a slightly different ID on PlayStation, PSN, I guess. So yeah, that makes me mad. But if you can't find me easily, Lone Star, and if I don't spad here, okay, almost. All right. I'll send you my friend code for Steam. And hello, TNS, welcome. And ADR says, yes, they do have multiplayer on console for Farm Sim 22. Oh, okay. ADR, I didn't know you played Farm Sim. Or do you play Farm Sim? All right, there you go, Lone Star. I just saw it pop up. All right, you found me then. All right. What is with all the people taking pictures and video on the platforms now? Look at that guy. It's like every platform. TNS says, my bad. Why you say that, TNS? Used to play Farm Sim, says ADR? Oh, okay. All right, downhill grade, 2.2%. Taking my hand on PlayStation. Yeah. So I guess that means TNS that you don't think my handle stinks. I guess. Kappa. They gave you on PlayStation Plus as ADR a few months ago. Oh, cool. Farm Sim 22. Okay. Yeah, I know on Xbox I had access to it on Game Pass. One of the Farm Sims, I think maybe 19 or something. But I never actually tried it. Lone Star said there's so many games I want to try. Flight Simulator, American Truck Sim, um, Police Simulator. Yeah. Yeah, also my best advice, Lone Star, is look for sales. Matter of fact, there is a big Steam sale starting tomorrow. It'll actually be starting at... I think the Steam sales always start at about 10 a.m. West Coast time in the U.S. Hello, Blast Pop, welcome. So yeah, we have a Steam sale. I think they call it their winter sale, starting tomorrow. So yeah, because you know, like I say, Lone Star, all this stuff adds up. You know, ours is not a cheap hobby, so yeah, definitely get you know, wait for the sales if you can. But I think you'll find being on PC now, Lone Star, that you'll get sales a lot more often on PC than we did on consoles. Autumn sale. Thank you, Blast Pop. And welcome to you, Blast Pop. How you doing tonight, man? All right, folks. All right, we do have one more stop coming up, but fortunately we're up against a break, so we're going to take that break now, and we'll finish this run right after the break. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. All right, let's continue our service. I think this is coming up on the last stop, I think. No, 2 more stops. 3 more stops. 4. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're nowhere near done. I thought we were close. Dragoon says, I hit it with a 12 gauge. It's not in the bag. It's all over. Yeah. Well, you could use a smaller gauge, Dragoon. You don't have to absolutely splatter the poor critter all over creation. And Andy caught a carp of 10 kilograms. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess Andy was not happy about being eaten by that one shark. Let's see what else. Lone Star says, computer wasn't a cheap start to the hobby. Yeah. Well, actually, this is not the start of your hobby, Lone Star. You're a veteran hobbyist now when it comes to video gaming, right? You just paid the interest fee into a different league now, Lone Star. Now, PCs are definitely not cheap, but they're also not just gaming machines. They do a lot of other things, right? So, Yeah, but I think overall, I think you'll find the cost of the game software itself is going to be a better deal on PC. And Andy plants a bomb too. All right, Wembley Central here. Uh, okay. Interesting wardrobes there. Half those passengers looked like they were going to a funeral. Oh, you know what? I never set the destination board. Yeah, my bad. I knew it was something else I wanted to do when I started. I forgot. Yeah, not in service. I should have. Actually, what would I set the destination to be? I'm not sure. Harrow and Wheelstone? Okay. Alright, well, my on-time performance is pretty crappy, so I think I can forget about a gold medal for this trip. Hello, Des. Welcome. Des says hydrate. Okay, Des. Let me stop the train first. Good to see you, Des. How are you tonight? All right. Salud, Des. As good as I can be. Okay. Is that good, good, or could be better, good? Could be better, good. Ah, gotcha. Well, I hope you feel better than good as you can be, Des. American Insurance. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm streaming here tonight trying not to think about one of my own insurance headaches right now. So, yeah. Got to make calls. Yeah, same here. It's that time of year, you know. You have to do enrollment for the next year for, different things, and overshot. But at least I wouldn't have spared. Okay. Yeah, I'm having some headaches of my own in that department too. Hope yours sorts out without too much shenanigans. Thank you. You too. Yeah, and for me, in my state, it's the it's the thing where I went through the exact same process last year, and it was smooth as butter, completely, headache free. And then this year is the exact opposite. And it's just, I think, some rookie bureaucrat got a hold of my enrollment for this year and doesn't know what the hell they're doing and causing me agita. So, yeah. But good luck to you, Des. Blast Pop says, I think I'll go and hydrate with some vino. Sounds good, Blast Pop. Yeah, I would probably be having a nice little glass myself. Except that I knew I was going to stream tonight, so even though it's a simulation, there's another guy taking pictures. He's up on the overpass. Did you see that guy? What is with all the people taking pictures now? Yeah, he's right there. You can't really hardly... Yeah, you can kind of see him right there. That's, like, weird. There's some more. 3 of them there, but they're not taking pictures. One of them is, though. Okay, that's new. Das says, oh yeah, mine is some recurring doctor visits decided to go out of network in August. And now, we just now got informed. Yeah, that's bogus too. Especially where you can end up in the same facility, where your facility is in network, but some of the physicians are in network and some are out of network. That's just a trap. It's a consumer trap. That's terrible. I hate that. And hello, Aaron. Welcome. Aaron says, hiya, lurking wildlife Fortnite. Good luck, Aaron. Also, Aaron, I asked you last week when you were kind of done your Fortniting. At least I think it was Fortniting. Did you have any chicken dinners? And you said no, you're having pizza. So I think I made a mistake. Is Fortnite the one where the winners get chicken dinners in the game? Or is that a different battle royale? I don't remember. CatmanDB says the reason is because this is a rail tour scenario. In the UK, all take pictures of the rail tours and go nuts. Oh, it's a scenario. Got it. So it's like me running a heritage line type of service. That's right. The description did say something about that. I didn't pay attention. Thank you, Andy. Aaron says, oh, maybe I might have been one of the earlier seasons and I missed it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it used to be, I thought it was Fortnite that, when you're on the winning team, they say in game, you know, winner chicken dinner or something like that. But I never played Fortnite myself, so I don't actually know. But I might also be thinking about a completely different game. It might not be Fortnite. Um, Des says, well, I have pending for another recurring doctor that did the exact same a year ago, and I figured out the exact problem, but they won't do anything about it. But on a better note, I am baking or icing the baking. Oh, nice. What'd you bake, Das? Dragoon, you have to win your chicken. Don't go begging Aaron for chicken. I think that's the whole point, that you have to actually beat down every other team to get your chicken dinner. Or you could fish for it, like Wolf is doing right now. Yeah, you could fish for it. You know, you can have winner fish dinner. All right, I think this is our last stop, right? Yes, this is the last stop. Harold and Wheelstone. Apologize for my my North American pronunciation. Dragoon says, I mean, he ain't driving no flying Scotsman now. Yeah, I don't have the flying Scotsman. I did not get that DLC. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how you performed. Yeah, I have never driven a steam train in a sim. Probably silver at best. Yeah, I figured because I'm so late. I didn't think it was anywhere. I would be anywhere near gold. So I ended up 8 minutes late on the run. But that's okay. Night Wolf, you didn't get a fish. It might still be on cooldown. The fishing has been pretty popular at night. Although you know what, I don't see a fish in the last few minutes. Try again, Wolf. That's kind of weird. I don't know why you didn't get one. But the bot is there. You go. And she catches a great big shark. Oh, GG, man. The boss and the captain both grab sharks tonight. All right, so that's another scenario down. Yeah, so yeah, like Andy said, this one is it was a special set. Run it from London Road Depot on the line and all the way down, all the way to Harrow and Wheelstone. Yeah, it says something about in the comments right after the scenario started. I forgot, but yeah, cool. All right, so I think we're going to grab a timetable service for the next run. Let me catch up on chat a little bit more first. Oh, Captain Andy says PUBG is the one with the chicken dinners. Ah, thank you, Andy. Winner chicken dinners, PUBG. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of those battle royale things. I didn't know which one. Blast Pop says, oddly, driving a steam train in this game is kind of fun. Yeah, Blast Pop, I finally only drove one for the first time when Train Sim World 4 came out. Because if you go to the training center, they're sitting in the yard. You can just, you know, grab one and try it. So I did a training scenario on, hang on, what is it called? The 8 8F, maybe? Something like that. I think the issue with me is, having an engineering background, I don't. It's one thing to follow instructions about how to operate something, but I need to also have some understanding of mechanically how it works. Otherwise, like when I did the hang on, why can't I find what I want? Training center, maybe. Training. So I remember I did the training for it, but then I was like, okay, so I finished the training, but I don't fully understand what I did and why. I mean, I could memorize the procedure, but I still didn't understand how I was actually driving it. Like I didn't understand how, the different controls. I was like, I just don't get it. Like I don't know what it is. But since then, um, I've gone on YouTube and studied, several different videos about how a steam train works. Um, so at least now I understand the principles. I understand, um, where the steam goes and where the pistons are, where the cylinders are, how the reverser actually engages reverse gear and I mean that's the way my brain works. I have to understand the mechanical principles of it to kind of get what I'm doing to a degree, because otherwise I'm just a trained monkey. I don't really understand what I'm doing, so Steam, here it is. Moving and stopping and advanced operations. Okay, yeah. So I did those. So I got a gold on that one. I got a platinum on the other one. And I haven't done this one yet, the refueling. Um, but yeah, so at least tried that one. But um, yeah, I was a little intimidated because I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? So anyway. All right, so we're going to go back to Bakerloo Line and run another service. This time I think we're going to grab a timetable. All right, I don't want to do it in the dark. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. We're going to be spending most of the time underground anyway, so what's the difference, right? You know what? Now that I'm think about it, yeah, let's start something kind of in the wee hours when it's still kind of dark out. I don't think I've ever driven this train in the dark. I don't know what this line looks like in the dark, at least above ground anyway. I think we'll take the longer run. I was debating whether I wanted the 30-minute run or the nearly hour run, but I think we'll take the longer one. Huh. So they go from light clouds directly to lightning storm in the presets. They don't have just basic rain. I guess I could do this. Clouds with precipitation. I guess I could do that. Let's just do that. We'll mix our own. Not that it matters that much because we're about to we'll be underground for most of it anyway. All right, let's try that. You know what? I'm on the wrong part of the line. This is not the part I thought I was starting. Hang on. Howard Wheelstone. I want the other end. I read that wrong. let's try that again. Earlier, please. Let's try that. Okay, it's good and dark. Let me see. So this time I will try not to forget to set the destination board. So our last stop is Elephant and Castle, Platform 3. Alright, in the meantime, I think I can be setting this up. Emergency. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. The key. The master key. Control key, rather. Oh, it's actually snow. I was trying to get some rain, but it's snowing. All right. All right, our lights are on this side now, right? Okay. Cab light, destination light is on. Turn the gauge lights on. Headlights are on. Turn on the saloon lighting. All right. What else? Actually, you know what? Let's make sure that the saloon is in fact lit. Yes, it is. All right, where's my wipers on this one? Here. Oh. Oh, that's right. These wipers are kind of on the loud side because I think in Tourism World 3, I went out and found a mod to lower the wiper volume because it's annoying. All right, reverse it forward. And did I forget something else? I did not. All right, there we go. Dragoon says, okay, so 50-50 on this next bullet. Standard 6-shooter. And, oh no! Rip Dragoon. So, question, Kojo, where's the Gabe table on your train? Yeah, it does not exist. Does not exist. Unfortunately, there's no such analog. We're dealing with one-of-a-kind personalities. So yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I cannot offer that on our services. Dragoon. Now, if you can get Darkwan to show up, maybe he can help me with that. But yeah, I don't. I don't think we. I don't think we have. I don't think we have such a thing on this this service. Man, we got a double-edged sword here. I can't see very well if I stop running the wipers, but they're annoying. All right. Well, unfortunately, I didn't reinstall a lot of the mods that I had when I got Train Sim World 4. A good number of them still work on Train Sim World 4, is my understanding. Especially for the, the legacy DLCs, what they used to call the Preserved Collection. But I have not gone through and reinstalled them. I'm going to have to put that on my to-do list. All right, while we're thinking about it, let me try the, damn it, the destination board. All right. So, Wheelstone and Castle? Excuse me, Elephant Castle. Elephant Castle, okay. All right, this is the first setting. Easy to set up. All right, let's go. Also, Das, if you're still hanging out, is all that baking for Thanksgiving? Are you guys expecting a lot of company? Or I guess I should ask, are you hosting or are you traveling? It's for shipping. Ah, okay. Oh, there's a shed pulling some freight on the other side there. Dad says I do food instead of presents for holidays. Oh, nice. I am throwing it at people. Throwing it at people? They can stay away from my house. And I gave some to the plumber today that came out. Okay. Dad says I threw a bag of it at my nutritionist. Look, I'm eating better. Have some sweets. Actually, kind of looks nice with the snow. I'm nowhere near being ready for winter, but it does look nice in game. Dad says, aside from the caramel and the icing on the berry bars, it's all no sugar. Oh, okay. That's cool. And does not taste like it at all. Half almond flour and so lower carb. Okay. You've converted a half dozen Brits to biscuits and gravy. Ah. And hello, Smurf's up. Smurf said, gravy. How's it going, Smurf's up? Happy Monday. Dragoon says, as proud an Englishman as I am, I want to taste American food to see how bad it is. No, I think what's going to happen, Dragoon, is you're going to taste American food and realize how bad your food is. That doesn't mean it's good for you, but taste-wise, yeah. Yeah, American food's got plenty of taste. Well, then again, I'm talking about English compared to English food. But you live in France, right? So yeah, that's French food is pretty good. At least it was pretty good to me when I traveled there. Aaron says both are bad. Yeah. Dragoon says won't convert me. I hate gravy. Wow. At least there's good passenger volume on these platforms. I'll taste American food and get diabetes 1 through 20, 26. Dad says, at least from the couple Sunday roasts I've had. Okay. British gravy done right is done with the juices and fat from the roast, so it goes. So if it goes cold, it congeals. Yeah, I don't think that's different from any place else, though, Dragon. Aaron says the new blue food I want to eat is Jamaican and Indian and Thai. Okay. What do you mean blue food? I don't know what blue food means. Watch my speed. Hang on. That's okay. 45 here. Second. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on chat, but the root is kind of getting busy. It's grabbing a lot of my attention, so I apologize. I'll catch up in a second here if I can. Yeah, because on this line, all the stops are pretty close together, so it's like constant accelerate, brake, quick loading cycle, start all over again. And hello, Savon, welcome. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'll catch up on those in a second. And hello, Alex. Welcome, Alex. How you doing? Man, how do you folks from the UK stay up this late on a Monday? Alex says, not bad. How are you? Doing good, man. WWE is on. Oh. I did not know you were a fan, Alex. Have you got the new route? No, I didn't get it. Yeah, I very rarely get Train Some World routes at launch anymore. Ever since they changed the pricing, so you're not going to see routes released on day one showing on my channel anymore. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's even before I can scroll up on chat and catch up a little bit. Yeah, we're done with the load cycle and I'm off to the next stop. So, and where's my mods tonight? I have no mods in chat. We are chatty, yeah, tonight. People enjoying themselves, which I appreciate. In addition to catching fish, catching sharks, catching dolphins in one case. I put a new fishing game in chat, guys. So I was getting a good workout tonight. Wow, look at all the snow getting stretched out on my windshield. Makes it look like I'm on Star Trek and I'm going warp speed. Uh-oh, Nightwolf caught a boot. Her luck has her luck has run out. She caught a shark a few minutes ago. Yeah, some of those are probably still on cooldown from the last time they were used, Alex. So, yeah, you might have to wait a few minutes. All right. Oh, Alex got a shoot down. GG. He's got dinner tonight. Nightwolf says, a boot could be a sign snow is on the way. Yeah. I hope not. I'm not ready for snow. It's only November. And technically it's still fall, although we do occasionally get snow as early as October here. I'm never ready for it. I hope not. What route is this? This is the Bakerloo Line. So not one of the Train Sim World 4 routes. This one was one of the default routes that came with Train Sim World 3, Alex. But I had started this night with the plan to play World of Subways 3, which is, you know, the London Underground on the Circle Line. But I found out that Train Sim World 3 no longer behaves well with my new PC. So I basically decided to go with, you know, London Underground on Train Sim World 4 as a consolation prize for tonight. So unless I can do some changes on my my setup, unfortunately, we may never see World of Subways 3 on the channel again. So, possibly anyway, we'll see, I'm not sure.
Require assistance at any time. The member of station staff or use a help point.
Oh, it's platform announcements here. Great shot, damn it, Saval. Did Saval get one? I missed it. No, it doesn't look like it worked. Yeah. Some of those are probably still on cooldown, so yeah. Wait about a good 5 minutes to be safe and try it again. But I think most of these, the cooldown is between a minute or two. They're not really that tight. But like I always say, if I've missed anything in chat a little bit earlier, don't be shy about repeating it. Especially when, you know, chat gets really busy. Like, it's pretty busy tonight, so, which I appreciate. Thank you guys for being here. And also, Dragoon, you're the first person to use the 8-ball command. The 8-ball command has been on our butt for even longer than the fishing command. The fishing game, rather. Technically, 8-ball is considered a game, but, you know, 8-ball is its own thing. So, but yeah, 8-ball's been there for a long time, and for some reason, nobody's ever either seen it or maybe everybody else is afraid to use it. I don't know. Maybe people are superstitious about it. All right, that was a terrible stop, but we'll take it for now. Really? I have a love-hate with the 8-ball. Yeah, that can be taken a couple different ways, I'm sure. 8-ball, are you cursed? Cannot predict now. Yeah. Oh, so right there, see what it says in chat where it says cannot predict now, and then in brackets. That's telling you how long the cooldown is for you personally. So yeah, for that particular one, it's a minute cooldown. Now, there's also a community cooldown. So like your cooldown might be personally 1 minute, but that doesn't mean somebody else can't necessarily get in and do it right away. Sometimes it does, though. So it varies. It varies by the game. Alright, so into the tunnel we go. I think we'll be done with the snow here in a minute, and I can shut off the stupid windshield wiper. Alright, speed limit increased to 35. Alright, 2.1% downhill. I need more brake. There we go. Did I kill the brakes? I think I did. Stop. Oh, good Lord. I must have drained the brake pipe or something. And somehow I can't believe I would have... hang on. Can I even reset the brakes? There we go. Hang on. So it's telling me that I can still unlock the doors. You can't tell me that one of these cars is still on the platform as badly as I just overshot. No, we missed that station completely. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever done that on this line. But yeah, I went to hit the brakes and nothing happened. It just got really quiet. I think I somehow dumped the brake pipe. Alright, well, whatever. Nobody's getting on or off in the middle of the tunnel. That's kind of odd. Let's see. Brake. I'm not sure which is which. This is probably the brake cylinder, right? And this is... brake pipe looks like... okay, now it's recharging. Yeah, the white one is probably the brake pipe. Or maybe it's the master reservoir? I'm not sure. Alright, let's just go. EK Cummings says weird tunnel effects. Yeah. Yeah, and also I've never been a big fan, EK, of what they've done with the modeling of the tunnel in general. Which, if I could have streamed World of Subways 3 like I wanted to tonight, you would see a much better representation of tunnel modeling. A lot more detail, and you know, you can actually see things in a tunnel rather than just the way this looks. I don't know. So it's a much older game, but it still holds up. And, you know, I like playing it from time to time. I was just hoping I was going to be able to do it tonight, but it didn't work out. Oh, that's the whistle button. I didn't actually know it was there on the desk. Alright, reduction to 30. We just passed. That's okay, because I haven't accelerated fully to 30 yet. We are going downhill again, though. Alright, increase back to 35. I'm already running late, though, so I think we can forget about a gold medal on this run also. But I mean, even before Train Sim World 4 came out, I've always had trouble staying on schedule on this line. Why is it still showing? I'm underground. Why am I still seeing like snowflakes running down my windshield? Reduction to 25 at this late. Paddington? Yeah, see that? I guess that's supposed to be, what, maybe water from melted snow? Maybe? Just looks a little weird. And hello, Color! Color says I have a new wheel hype. GG, Color! But welcome, Color. Good to see you. What wheel did you get? Whoop, 20. Watch my speed. You got the G920. Nice. Did you choose that one because of the Xbox? You plan to use it with your Xbox? Or did you just get it because it was on sale or something? Or? Mainly just Black Friday, plus it's a good wheel. Yeah. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. And you haven't been able to play with it yet, just because of work. Gotcha. That's good, man. Yeah, G29, the G920, those being in the same family, they're both pretty solid. Um, I think both Q and I had the G29. Um, I got the G29 even though I don't have a PlayStation, mainly because it just has a couple more buttons. It has more buttons than the G920 did. Um, and Wargoon, we were talking about wheels last week, right? Or whatever week that was. Maybe it was the week I was playing Amzi. And Wargoon was saying how he plays. He uses a G923, which I guess is the even newer one, which kind of combines features from both of those wheels. Um, but I think he said he got his to work with he got the one that works with PlayStation for him. Um, which, to be honest, if I didn't already have a wheel, I probably would have got the G923 because that's the newest one. Although it is more expensive though. It's from when I did last time I did price it, it was like $100 more than G920 and 923. I mean the 920 and the G29. And why am I not going? Let's go. There we go. I'm being impatient. You just got it for PC? Yeah, same here. Are you did you get the shifter color? Or do you plan to get the shifter? Because I know Wargoon was saying last week. Oh, it was when we were playing. It was last Monday when I was streaming ATS. He was saying that he got the shifter and he really recommends it. He said it took his truck simulator game to the next level. Eventually, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I never did get it. I think Q has it. I'm pretty sure he has it. Um, but I know for a long time I never got it because I could never find a sale on it. But even after I did finally, find it on sale, I wasn't convinced I really wanted it. Yeah, good to see you, Color. I was telling everybody else in chat I was planning to stream World of Subways tonight, London Underground, World of Subways 3. But I found out that it does not play well with my 4K setup. So unfortunately I may be retiring it for good. And that makes me sad. So that's why I'm playing London Underground on Train Sim World instead. But you know, it is a really old game at this point, even though it still looks really good and it holds up pretty good. And I remember testing it when I first got my new PC, but didn't I didn't have any problems with it then. But then when I finally got the new 4K monitor, I hadn't tested it until tonight, and it just didn't work well on this setup at all with 4K. Not that I expected it to run in 4K, but yeah, it's just not working. If I ever stream it again, I'm gonna have to make some changes. I'm not sure exactly how to make it work right. Color says I'm on lunch, so I'm gonna head back to lurking here in 10 minutes. Okay, thanks for the heads up. Working working kind of late, Color. How long you have to work today? Or how much later do you have to work tonight? Eleven thirty ish. Oh, that's not too bad. It's actually not too long either. Dragoon says, "Dang, I'm on breakfast." Yeah, really late lunch. Well, it's always lunchtime somewhere on planet Earth, Color. Or breakfast. Why y'all stand so close to the train? Y'all supposed to stand behind the yellow line. Saval says, just like it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Exactly. It's always happy hours somewhere. Yeah, time zones are weird. You know, I was gonna say this. You know, we got 24 time zones to choose from, but technically we have more than that because some people have put themselves into even weirder. Some countries rather put themselves into weird, you know, really weird time zone situations for weird reasons. It's not like, you know, we just slice the earth into 24-hour zones and geographically they just, you know, everybody followed. It's like for example, what is it? Tuvalu, right? Is supposedly the earliest time zone on Earth, but they used to be the latest time zone on Earth, and I guess they got tired of being the last people to ring in the new year, so they just decided we're going to be, you know, at the beginning of the time zone rather than the end, or the calendar rather, you know, the daily calendar. So yeah, and basically, if you look at a time zone map, you'll see people who, you know, countries who cut out all kinds of weird time zones for themselves just for crazy reasons. I am speeding like crazy. I'm going to blame it on chat because that's the law on Twitch. Kappa. Dragoon says it's the downside to my job. I cook breakfast for everyone. Ah, gotcha. And hello, Vic. Now Vic does gaming live. We'll change your handle there, Vic. Welcome, Vic. How you doing, man? All right, 25 is our limit here. Actually, reduction to 20 ahead. Right there. Has always been live, you think? Oh, really? Okay. My mistake then. Been good, you? Doing good. Doing a little London Underground and Train Some World tonight. I was going to try to do London Underground and World to Subways tonight, but it didn't work out with my new system, so we're doing this instead. But good to see you. Hope everything's good. Dragoon says, have you seen the Skyrim board game? Oh, you're asking Saval, sorry. Saval says I have. Vic says, I recognize this line really well. Yeah? Yeah, this is Bakerloo Line, right? If I remember correctly, yes, it's Bakerloo Line. Grimson says, you can respond too, Kojo. Well, I figured you were asking Suval because he does the, Fallout, what do you call it? Tabletop RPG stream? Which I haven't played. I played Fallout games, obviously, video games from Bethesda, but I never played a tabletop RPG. And I've never played Skyrim at all. You just know how Saval is into that. Gotcha. You'd have to pay about $60 in shipping, and it was $740 to get all of it. You said, okay. Vic says, I can air smell the odor of people and the humidity. This is triggering a little what do they call it, sense memory for you, Vic? Fallout RPG. Gotcha. Tabletop RPG. Because technically the video game is an RPG, but yeah. Yeah, the only tabletop RPG I ever played was original OG Dungeons and Dragons. I played that in college. But I haven't really played it since. I haven't played any of those style RPGs in a really long time. Although I wouldn't mind trying these days. I know it's kind of become popular among non-geeks these days. There are celebrities who I can't get the outside camera. Weird. Who have come out of the closet as D&D fans now. If you want to get into Fallout Wasteland Wander, I've got quite a lot of it. Sister Goon. That's right. I forgot you. I remember a while back you had said on Mikla's stream that you were starting um, DMing. But I didn't know how active you were with that. Vic says, yeah, it does. I get that a lot in these type of games. Yeah. How's school, Vic? Hope everything's good. Also, Vic, did you tell me a while ago you were gonna become a police officer? Was that you, or am I thinking of someone else? I think it was somebody else now that I'm thinking a little bit more about it. I'm not sure, though. Saval says we do a mix of Fallout 3 and 4. Yeah, I'm screwing up here. Hang on, let me get this stop in. Saval says this GM has created his own with us Wastelanders deciding where we want to go. Okay. Dragoon says I got this little group doing Pathfinder 2E. You're more than welcome to join. I gave a paladin an Asmodeus worshipping horse. I have no idea what a Asmodeus is. I know what paladin is because when I played in when I played D&D back in college, my main character was a paladin. Vic says, and I think you were thinking of someone else. Yeah, I thought so too. I just know it was somebody that was in the UK. They were in school, but they said they were actually going to leave school to become a police officer. Constable, I guess. I'll put it this way: they implied that they were going to, leave school or drop out, but I could be wrong. They might have intended to mean that they were graduating school, but then they were going to become a police officer after graduation. But I remember asking for clarification, and they didn't respond. So I don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, I figured it probably wasn't you, Vic. Basically, Asmodeus is a demon, says Dragoon. Oh, okay. Alright, so why did we get slowed down to 10 miles per hour coming into this platform? That's, Oh, this is my last stop. Never mind. end of the line. And you would think by now all the melted snow would have evaporated off the rooftop. Why am I still getting, water droplets down my windshield? All right. And that's it. That's our service. I got a bronze. Pity bronze. So let me see. How far behind schedule did we end up here? 7 minutes. All right. So by this being an older route, not a new, Train Sim 4-ified route, we don't get the report card explanation, just the medal. Yeah, so I'm guessing between my on-time performance and me kind of missing the speed limit a lot. Yeah, we got busted all the way down to a bronze instead of a silver or a gold. All right. Vic says, I kind of wish they had the Bakerloo Line announcements. They are iconic. Yeah, same here, Vic. Yeah, that's one reason among other things, that I really still prefer, Train Sim World 3's implementation of London Underground, even though it's an older game, a much older game. It has the iconic announcements. It has better modeling in the tunnels. Um, yeah, I mean, Train Sim World 3 is a much newer, or 4 rather, or even 3 when this came out, is a much newer game engine, so it, performs good, especially on a 64-bit system, and, it looks okay, the modeling's good, but yeah, I think they really blew it by not going the extra mile for the as you say, the iconic route announcements. Suval says it's all the cracks in the ceiling. What, the water that we keep getting dripped down? Suval? Yeah, probably right. Yeah, because when this run started, it was snowing outside, and then we dove down, underground, and that's you're underground for the rest of the run. So I assume, train driving up to 45 miles per hour underground, not in the snow anymore. I figured by then any snow on the roof would have melted off, or at very least it wouldn't be running down my windshield anymore. It'd get blown backwards, right? But I figured it would have, evaporated by now or something like that. Um, but yeah. But in any case, is what it is. I'm not going to kick Dovetail too hard in the Nuggets, because this is an old this is last year's DLC, or not DLC, but it's a route from last year's edition of the game. And they have been doing better as far as environmental effects and things like that for Train Sim World 4. There's a lot of improvements in Train Sim World 4 that I'm actually happy with. I'm going to give them credit on a lot of things that they have done right so far in Train Sim World 4. And this is, Bakerloo Line is you know, last year's DLC, so I can't really complain about it anymore. I don't think I should anyway.
Your breath breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.